Welcome back, everybody. Let's play Kaze no Klonoa Moonlight Museum. Last episode, we start off World EX, that being the extra world after having completed the main story of the game. And we're just having some fun with a couple extra little challenges to end off the game, basically, and say our farewells. I don't know if I'm going to be finishing them this episode or the next, but it's time we start on Vision EX4. I don't quite recall what this one entails. I suppose it's just another platform one though, since it involves... yeah. I remember what this one is. More than anything, it's annoying. This particular part, what you have to do is race through as quickly as you can, basically. Because... Wait, I'll go down there. Because... all those spikers that you're seeing going down aren't actually going to come back up, which can pose some certain issues. This level I call actually being kind of difficult. Oh no. I call there also being some sort of reason for me not wanting to fall behind. Oh, come on! Not wanting to fall behind that... yeah. You don't want to fall behind these spikers, basically. So we appear to be hearing a lot of wahoos. Although you've been hearing plenty of them by this point anyways. Throughout the Klonoa series, I'm sure. This is the part I hate the most, though. You have 3 of these things and just scrolling. I actually don't find these parts fun with a couple of these scrolling around like this. You also have to be really careful about not missing any dream stones if you don't want to miss any at any point. And what can easily happen is either you fall and die, or you miss one and either have to restart the room, which is probably the best idea, or ride it all the way back, because these gummies will make a round trip. They'll come back to the start afterwards. Which also means that if you don't get off them in time onto the other platform on the other side of the big chasm, you're going to have to make it. Oops. But there was a dreamstone up there. Second and third trip if you want to avoid having to restart the level. Or not the level, but the room. First time I played this level, I'm pretty sure I missed that dreamstone I just got right now. And that was one of the things that made me dislike this section so much. Because it just took so much time to get all that right. It's nothing terrible, but kind of annoying nonetheless. What's going on now? Hi. I guess you're supposed to avoid the barrage of enemies here. I always thought this part was kind of odd since they're just kind of flying into you and they're not exactly hard to avoid. And I don't recall needing a move for anything over here either, so I don't need to carry them with you if you don't want to. Yeah, if anything, this part's just kind of dull. But you have to wait anyways to go down. Crazy fast moves. Although I will say those fast ones come as by surprise. Okay, this part I'm going to die on, I can assure you. Because this one I actually find to be the second most difficult thing in this game. Which is by no means, like, near impossible, but... doing it without getting... oh, come on, you... I hate how they go up so quickly. But, simply put... it's a bit of a challenge to keep up with this part. You need to have some foresight for one, you just need to be in the right place in the very beginning to avoid getting hit like I just did. You also need to know what to expect with it. You also need to not be impatient if you want to get all the dream stones, because there's a big 5 stone for you to pick up at the top. I'm pretty sure it's not possible to pick up that one, and then get the next ones. And then get up top. There we go. Only 10 dream stones left as well. Oh, pie. Alright. This is one of those rooms where you just have to rush everything. The big recurring theme in this level is Klonoa. Yes, Klonoa is indeed a recurring theme. But a big recurring theme here in this level is spikers being a complete pain, basically. And no, you can't. Can you go over them? No, you can't just go over these spikers either, because they won't come back. And they'll block off your path if you let them get ahead of you. Let us stay here. And you can't jump over them. Oh, you! That one will also do the same. So don't stick around. They don't appreciate your company, I guess. Let's move! At this rate, it does look like I'm going to be finishing the game next episode, though. Which I would not say is by any means a bad thing. Whoa. This whole thing just gets you in a rush. I just don't like this level as a whole because of that, though. That can be kind of annoying and unpleasant, in a way. Ow, I guess. What am I supposed to do with that? Okay. This is another part that just has me kind of confused, too. There are a couple parts in this level that I just don't really know what you're expected to do with. And this is one of them. I guess you're just supposed to get those boomies out of your way. And that's what I do. But it works, I guess. How'd I get that boomy through here? Get up! Aha! Well, no complaints. Except all the ones I've already made. Right, on to EX. Well, actually on to EX5 already. Maybe we'll finish this episode. Depends. The last vision is kind of long, though. We'll see, I guess. And I only played through each of these once, so I don't remember them terribly well either, I'll admit. What instincts do tell me that I should be going right here. Off the bat. I'm pretty sure whatever it is that's on the left, I can't actually reach yet. Meaning, Mr. Boomy will have to supply us with our fun for now. Oh, I see. Go away. Nothing special. You would think, actually, that you'd find some super hard puzzles in these last levels. Kind of surprisingly, you don't find puzzles that are all that more difficult than normal. There was one puzzle at least one puzzle I got kind of stumped on at one point. That was pretty much it. It was pretty much the exception. Boom. All the switches. But thankfully this place is kind of linear, I think, from what I remember. if it doesn't entirely feel that way. And that poor move block. Oh, you! What's with World EX and making you rush to do things? That looks like it's a... Pretty sure you have to, yeah. Yeah, that's moving way faster than the camera. Anyways. Now that's taken care of. We can bring this move block with us and do as we please with it. Now that issue has been remedied. But what might we please to do? Okay, so there's something we need. And more things we need. But what is between us and what we need? First, we have a block switch can be reached with a move block. And then we have something else that can only be reached with a move block. So basically, what I have to get done here is I need to hit that switch below me right now. But to reach that switch, I need a move block. And then after that, I need to actually get up to this star. But the moon fragment, well, it's a moon fragment, not a star. But then collecting that moon fragment also requires a double jump, which would require this move block, because there's nothing else to double jump with in this room that I recall, at least. Which is where an issue is posed. So if I throw it over here, could I? So I'm thinking if I threw the block over here, I could somehow use it that way. Pretty sure I could. I can manipulate the stream with it that way somehow. Could I? No, I'm not sure I could. Now, if you look at it from the angle below, there's nothing of note down here, except we can also reach this by double jump from here. That switch by double jump, although I'm not sure that's very notable in of itself. Thought is required. Right as I was saying that there were fewer puzzles that make you really think here too. Oh, I did say also I didn't remember them. So the question is how you actually get up there. It stays active for a really long time too, that switch. Oh, I see. Alright. So, of course, they make you be kind of clever for this. Like I've said a couple times before, the big key to a lot of the puzzles in the Klonoa games, or at least the 2D Klonoa games, is basically some variation. Well, yeah, pretty much every Klonoa game that ever had puzzles. It's also always some variation of think outside the box. You need to do some kind of, abstract thinking. You need to come up with something new, basically, to accomplish what you're trying to do. And in this case, what that something is of course something you've never done before. Oh no! That would be using this block to cap off, basically, the stream, so you can reach the switch. Then once you hit the switch, you once again can go back up. And jump up from there. Yay. Alright, so that's being taken care of. We have 2 of our 3 moon fragments already. Now we've hit that switch, we have these blocks active, which by extension means that if we come back up here again, we can push this block to the left that we started at the very beginning with pushing to the right. So you have access to the rest of the level. How grand. I suppose we should do this in order. Hi, thing. Okay, I'll admit, this one had me stumped for... This one puzzle had me stumped for a very long time, if it's the one I'm thinking of. I think it is. Alright. So basically, the ultimate goal is to get from here, to hit that switch, and then from that switch, enter that door, which requires a double jump. So what you end up having to do is, what I've noticed, what I did earlier was I threw a block on top of this guy, on top of Mr. Spiker, and then what you can do from there is use the flying moo you're supplied with to jump up here and pick and reach the switch. Then from there you can hit the switch. Come on. Grab the moo block, throw the moo block, and run through the gate. Alright, we actually have all three of the moon fragments. But of course we want all the dream stones too, but that's not as much of a problem. Excuse me? I missed like 20 dreamstones. How might I acquire said dreamstones? This is an issue. How did I miss all those dreamstones? Where might number 3 be? Door number 3. I also missed that switch up there. I missed all this stuff up here. Well, the reason I'm being actually you can't get over here until you hit that switch. So the block is out there, which allows you to reach all these. Because you can't push a block where you need it to be to get over here otherwise. What are you doing, game? How do I get what I want? I see. You had to use this trick before. Oh wait, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. Is it the trick I'm thinking of? Yeah, it is. So I should mention using this trick a while back. Pretty sure this is what you have to do at least. Just throw it up there like this. By using a lift from the little tunnel before you actually grab onto the block, and then you are ready to go. Alright. So that wasn't too bad either, I don't think. I think both of those stages went relatively well. But sadly, very, very sadly indeed, that is most of the time we have for this episode. We definitely don't have enough time for the grand finale. The grand finale does indeed take some time, I remember. As one might expect it to. It's fitting enough, I think. I don't think it drags on, but we'll have to see. So I'll see you guys next time, the next episode of Let's Play Kaze no Klonoa Moonlight Museum. In the finale. Yay, dialogue. Of course, the dialogue saying. Well, save dialogue. We unlocked yet another stage. What a surprise. The missing 6th vision was never missing in the first place. Anyways, I'll see you then, guys. Stretch. Bye, guys.